I realized I haven't done a garden walkthrough in a couple months, so I thought I'd do one today. Here are soil producers eating some pumpkins and weeds. Since it's pumpkin season, they get about 3 to 6 a day until we run out. This is the place where we throw all of our scraps, which means it's the place where the chickens make the best compost. This run also consists of a large wooded area, so they love digging through the leaves to snatch up all the worms. We have an area on the other side of the coop where the chickens have access to fresh grass. And they go between the areas to get everything they need or want throughout the day. We have a door on either side of the coop that leads to both runs. Here's where I grow my fall transplants. These are just leftover transplants. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. We may just eat them in salads throughout the winter, or I don't know, maybe I can transplant them early this spring for some early spring broccoli, kale, and cabbages. We'll just see. This tunnel has purple cabbages that were planted a little late. I'm hoping to be able to harvest these in February, depending on the kind of winter we have. The tunnel next to it has sprouting broccoli and some green cabbage. The goal here is to keep them healthy throughout the winter, and come spring they produce an abundance of broccolini. This is my first year growing them, so we'll just see how they do. In this tunnel is celery that was planted almost a full year ago from store-bought stumps. I kept them shaded during the summer with tomato plants, and they continue to produce throughout most of the winter. And here's a volunteer kale plant. We use this kale in our smoothies most mornings. In these tunnels, we have some late planted spinach, and some late planted carrots. I hope to be harvesting these in early spring while my spring plantings are still small. And next to that box is some lettuce that survived the summer heat, and some lettuce stumps from the store that I just planted. Hopefully these will provide us with some early spring salads. And the last box in this row has our earliest planted cabbages. The heads are sizing up really nicely. I think I'll harvest many of these in December. As usual, I planted them too closely, but they're still doing pretty well. I'm looking forward to fresh coleslaw and Asian soups this winter, with lots of cabbage. My main crop of fall peas was ripped out quite a while ago, but I planted some late peas just in case we had a mild fall, so we could have something to snack on. We've had a few frosts and freezes, but we've also had a lot of days in the 60s and 70s this fall, so the peas and this cilantro have been quite a treat. And that's about all I have producing in my garden. As for chores, my biggest one right now is to cover my strawberry patches with mulch and compost, so they'll be protected over the winter and will come back even stronger next year. You can see the tobacco sticks on the ground mean that I have taken down all the fencing around the raspberries. Now what I need to do is prune back the old raspberry canes. Then I also need to transplant the volunteer raspberry canes, but I can't decide where, so I don't know, I may just wait till next spring. Maybe an idea will come to me this winter. And here are beautiful blueberry bushes. The big chore this winter will be to prune these, and I'll be doing it 9 months pregnant. Yay! I hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me know if you want to see more tours in the future.